All right, we are here for round two of Paradise Killer. So I played like the first couple hours of the game. It's a pretty open-ended game. There was a lot of directions that I could have gone with it. So, I experienced my own first 2 hours of the game. And so a little summary, I suppose, of what I did last time. Um, I am playing as Lady Love Dies. Um, I was exiled from Paradise, from this island, very long time ago. 3 million days ago, which I didn't even really do the math last time, but I think that's like something like 8,000 years or something. So that's a while to just be sitting around in this weird vaporwave prison. So yeah, you could imagine that Lady Love Dies is pretty ready to solve some fucking crimes. And that is what we're doing. The entire syndicate has been killed. These syndicate are the people on this island who are trying to like commune with the gods or something. The lore in this game is fucking wild, and I'm not 100% sure that I completely understand everything that's going on. It's a lot to process. But let's see. The Syndicate is formed by worshippers of the gods. The imprisoned god's silent goat learns of the Syndicate and psychically gifts them his power. The Syndicate use his power to create the Paradise Island sequences and the reality folding drive to fuel them. So there's that. Except the entire Syndicate has been murdered, and we don't know who murdered them. So I have been tasked by Judge. I don't know if we've got Judge here. There's Judge. So Judge told me to try and figure out what's going on, because that is what I do until I was deceived by the god Damned Harmony. I think that's what the god that tricked me was called, and that's why I've been living in exile. So far, I have talked to Carmelina Silence, and there's a pretty nice sort of Outer Wilds-esque clues board here that really helps keep things organized. So I got my notes here that help me know kind of all the things that I need to keep track of with each character and each lead, and then I got my case files so that I could specifically look at each character and know, okay, I talked to Carmelina. She went to visit Witness in his apartment. She stayed until they were summoned by Judge for a crisis meeting. She said she arrived there around 9 p.m., so that's her alibi. I also talked to Dr. Doomjazz, flirted a lot with him. He claimed that he was in his clinic all night until Akiko requested his presence to conduct a medical examination of Henry. The Syndicate HQ building logs show that Doomjazz didn't leave his clinic by the main door last night until he was summoned by Judge. So that seems like an alibi. However, there's an alibi breaker here, which is that I found a back door to Doomjazz's clinic. The Nightmare computer is broken. It hasn't logged entries and exits for some time, including last night. This provides an exit for Doomjazz that isn't covered by the logs. So Doomjazz is a possible suspect. I think I like Doomjazz, though. I hope it's not him. Actually, maybe I do hope it's him, because the Syndicate didn't seem good. You know, like, I don't know. People using human sacrifices to commune with these fucked up gods, genocidal gods. That sounds bad, generally. I don't think that Lady Love Dies is completely under the impression that that is bad. That's something that... Oh, another character that I met is Shinji. I don't know if Shinji's here. Yeah, Shinji doesn't seem to be under the character list, probably because he's not he's not a part of the island. He's this demon that just keeps hanging out around me for some reason, and he's kind of like bringing that idea up, like, hey, this is kind of fucked up, right? And Yeah, Lady Love Dies just didn't really seem to know why he thought that, which is interesting. I also talked to Yuri. He's a bit of a dick. He was a bit of a dick to me. Yuri's phone may prove or break his alibi. That's one of the things that I need to do right now, is I need to check a comms tower. I don't know where to find a comms tower, but I'm sure I'll find it somewhere in my explorations. Yuri says he was in the celebratory gardens all night directing Lydia in her duties. So that's pretty much what I know so far. I explored a decent amount of Syndicate HQ. I saw Doom Jazz's yacht. I went to this pyramid, though I couldn't get inside. Courthouse, yeah, I went to the... That's where I started, was at the courthouse. The council building is where the crime scene is, and that's where I think I want to head next. I did go a little bit... I'm not quite sure, but I think it might be this, the Deep Factory entrance. I think that's kind of where I am right now. Or, no, maybe it's not that. Maybe... yeah, I'm not really sure. It might even be the Syndicate Apartments where I ended up, but I had a bit of a roundabout before I ended up going to the council building, so I didn't quite end up there. But yeah, I wanna go back there now, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've played this game for a couple hours already, and I haven't even investigated the crime scene yet. I've only just talked to random people, so that seems like a thing I should probably do. This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. Okay, so I got the murder weapon. Starlight can run the blood.
Got it.
All of the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshals up ahead. This is where Henry was found after he escaped. If I find where he started from, I can compare the timeline to the distance. Yeah, one other thing I didn't talk about was that it turns out I found underneath here, I explored a little bit underneath this area, and I found a vial containing the blood of all the Syndicate. And so we know that Henry, who is the one who has been accused of committing this murder, he was found with the blood of all the Syndicate members in his stomach. And that's the evidence that they're using that he did it. But I found a vial that had all the blood, so I sort of suspected that he could have been fed that vial, that it wasn't actually him. The first Holy Seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards.
Crime is repulsive.
They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence.
Investigation.
Okay. Killed with a blade. There are ragged gashes across the throats of each soldier. The cuts were done with a blade, but not a perfect one. Nicks or damage on the blade probably caused the messy cuts. Yeah, these guys were fucked up. Symbol drawn in blood. There are symbols drawn in the blood. They are demonic glyphs from a cosmic language I don't recognize. Okay. These are the martial guards that form the first of the Holy Seals. High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack.
Got it.
They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
What the hell?
Is this right? These aren't
The
marshals.
facts and the truth are not the same.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty. Blood
What the
mismatch. What the hell is going on? Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? This blood matches the blood on the knife. So either this knife was used or it's been set up to look like it was.
I don't like this.
They've both had their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged.
I need to investigate this.
This was probably done with a damaged blade. Okay.
Sure.
There are marks drawn in the blood.
Analyzing.
Got it.
The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger.
The investigator is here.
Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking.
Is this a fact?
Henry
or a
has
truth?
demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. This could indicate he was here. Okay. Akiko carries a sword. If it has seen some use, it will have the kind of damage that would cause ragged wounds. The blood I found at the murder scene should be that of the martial guards, but it's not. And if they were body swapped, the bodies must have come from somewhere close by. Okay. The alleged murder weapon that Henry was found with. Okay. Yep. Okay. So, I found a knife, right? So is that not the knife?
Analyzing.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Well, I guess it's possibly different from what the marshals were killed with. Not really sure. Grotesque pyramid charms obtained. 3 holy pyramid charms. The gods, the syndicate, the citizens. One thing I don't really think I've talked about much so far is just how good this game feels. Which I think is... It's an achievement in a game like this where, you know, it's not an action game or something. The first person navigating isn't necessarily anything super special. I mean, you know, I got a double jump, which is nice, but before that I was really feeling like this is a shitty ass jump. But I don't know, there's something about like the button layout. Like I love the Q and E for just, I don't know, there's something so satisfying about the feel of this game. All right, let's talk to Shinji. You ever been to space, Love Dies?
Sure.
I always wanted to. I hear the moon's nice and quiet. Well, strap in. Beyond that door is space.
The investigator is here.
Is that a metaphor or something? Nah, just hardcore space. This is the second holy seal. It's a rock floating through space. You know, the cosmos. The second holy seal is behind that door. Are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that the killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get to the rest of the building.
How?
How do you know about the second seal? Space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it. And the puzzle? I came to this island through a psychic corridor in space. I got a feel for these things.
What the hell?
You could just solve the puzzle without any hints? Sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You learn how the rock moves, and without seeing it, you can work out how to get it out of the opening, right? It's like that, but the rock is a dumb puzzle designed by someone who thinks they're more clever than they are, and the can is space. So I can just feel my way through it? Haha, no. You aren't attuned. You're not from space. You can't feel the rock or the can. Speaking of cans,
How?
how am I supposed to get through the puzzle then? Are you kidding me? You're an investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate. Do you think there's anyone else on the island that knows about this seal? Someone that knows about space? The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through here, it might be because of the demon inside of him feeling his way through.
How?
How likely is that? Hell, I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's good odds a demon that came here on a psychic pathway could find their way through.
Sure.
Like you? Yeah, like me, and this is key, it'd need to be one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demon has got a host, though.
How?
How could Henry survive on a rock in space? With great difficulty, I'd say. The demon inside him probably kept his body together, stopped his organs being sucked out his ears. Okay. Convenient. How'd you mean? Well, Henry and his demons suddenly got the bright idea to murder the council without any forewarning of what the seals are. It's convenient that his demon just so happened to be able to keep Henry alive in the depths of space. You're really hot when you're suspicious, you know. By the way, I got a present for you. You're going to need some help if you're going to space.
That's
A space
strange.
helmet? Figured you want to breathe and keep your insides in your body. Where did you get this? I was poking about round here this morning. It was behind one of those planters. Looks like someone dumped it.
Oh,
Meaning someone had used it to go through the seal. Why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on. I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think? Which planter did you find it behind? The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space. Have you been in there? Are you listening? My body's too frail. I'm too weak to leave the island.
the investigator is here.
Aren't you worried about what happens when this island ends? How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about us. Us? Yeah, maybe after you've saved this dump, you and I can take a long walk on the beach before...
I don't like this.
Let's talk about this another time, Shinji. And by another time, I mean not in this lifetime. Ah, whatever.
Key license obtained.
Customized space helmet obtained. It has seen better days and is an old model, but allows the wearer to traverse space. Okay. So should I go to space? Spooky. Cosmic plateau. Esoteric plateau breathing life back into paradise. It's quite dark, probably because I'm wearing a helmet. I've not seen these symbols before. There might be a clue on the island. Alright, what is this ship? Oh,
I have a bad feeling about this.
alright. So... probably not going to be able to figure that out until I find some stuff on the island. So, good to know. And I'll be back. Is there anything else here? I feel like there probably isn't. Spooky space. Alright. Alright, let's check out what's up here. Oh, okay.
Ooh, the investigator
This
is
is
here.
a maintenance hatch for the council building.
That's weird.
Looks like it has been opened. The anti-tamper seals are cut and the grate has been pried open. You need a thin tool to open this.
Truth.
Maybe
is
it was
real.
Lydia's knife. I found it directly below this balcony.
Got it.
There are scrape marks going into the access hole as well.
I need to investigate this.
Okay. Was something manhandled through here? Where did I find Lydia's knife? What is that? I guess I can't do that. Okay.
Lost crystal obtained.
Alright. Might be all I can do here. I think I've already been down there. I think that's where I found the vial of blood. Yeah, this doesn't feel like something I'm supposed to explore, so I'm gonna go down here. Alright. So I guess I've pretty much seen the investigation scene now, which is cool. I've got that figured out. Well, not figured out, but I've got it initially explored. So what is over here? The Syndicate? Syndicate Apartments. That must be what that is. So I don't see like a exclamation mark or anything like that over it. I don't know if I should. You know what? Fuck it. This is one of those games that just really scratches my exploration itch. And the cool thing is, like Outer Wilds or something like that, it does feel pretty non-linear. It feels like there's not really any sort of critical path. It's just explore shit, whatever order you want. You're gonna be rewarded for exploring thoroughly. So just go for it. Okay, was there anything to... I don't think there was anything to do here. Oh, yeah, I got confronted by someone here. Shit, what was that? I know that I talked to a ghost somewhere over there, but this was like at the very end of my run last time, and I was like, what is this? What's happening? And I don't know. I don't remember who it was that I was talking to. So I don't know. Oh, One Last Kiss. One Last Kiss is playing games. I need to find her. I think that's who it was. I'm pretty sure it was One Last Kiss. But, yeah, that's about all I know. Alright. I'm just gonna hop over here. Got Shinji over here. Oh, what's happening here? Oh, back to the bar. This happened at the very beginning of the game. I like the crows. Me too. They're comforting. I heard once that in the real world someone made a video game where when you shoot a crow, they sometimes give you a grenade. Why were you talking to a citizen? I'm in charge of the abductions. But you shouldn't be talking to them. It messes with the integration. Don't patronize me. I run the abductions. You think I don't know that? You have no respect for me. You need to think about how you speak to people. Yeah, continue to have no idea what that shit is about.
Relic obtained.
Grinning Helper whiskey obtained. A light-colored whiskey often served with ice and bar snacks. A good drink to relax with on summer's evening. The dusk of a summer's evening is the most wonderful thing in the world. What's this? Tire marks.
Don't test me.
These must be from Lydia. She's the only one on the island with a
I
car.
need to investigate this.
What was she doing on the roof of the penthouse? Interesting.
Blood crystal of the time.
Blood crystal.
That's strange.
This is repelling gear.
Sure.
Was someone trying to breach the building from up here?
I need to investigate
Maybe it
this.
could get you in behind the guards. Okay, that looks like a thing that I could follow. The tower that broadcasts music to the speakers on the island. There's a tape in here.
Music of pain.
New music. A love song played to the city. This is called To the Heart. Cities are worth falling in love with. There's nothing like them. A hot night in a city is a wonderful affair. Still no actual comm tower. So I still gotta see about that. This is it. The council building. Where the bad shit went down. Can you feel it, loved eyes? The afterglow of murder, of mass murder? Man, I'm getting hard.
Crime is
Ew.
repulsive.
It stinks of crime. It's repulsive. What went on in there? Who did what to who? How did the killer get in? There isn't an entrance on this roof. Some big investigating to do, eh? Enjoy. I feel like I liked Shinji at first, but I feel like I'm starting to not like Shinji. He's a bit of a fucker. Okay, is there any way for me to get inside this building? Or should I just immediately try to see where that repel... Yeah, it doesn't really seem like there's anything to do here, so I'm gonna hop down here. Music still absolutely slaps. Oh wait. Oh shit, this is where I came from. Okay. Well, okay. So I just know then that that is even more evidence against Lydia. Okay. Alright, well, I've got that figured out then. Man, it still really bothers me that I have one more red thing in the Syndicate HQ that I still haven't found. I just really want to know where that fucking red thing is, man. Where is it? Like, I don't know. Is there just one little area in the Syndicate HQ that I just haven't explored? I just missed it somehow? Man. Alright, where should I go next? Since I can't find that red thing. Let's see. Well, shit. I guess I could talk to Yuri more? I don't know if I want to. I don't really like that guy. Shit. Tried to take a shortcut. Did not work.
Yuri noise.
What do you know about the second Holy Seal? We don't know about the seals, freak. That's the point. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building? I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there. Alright, well, none of that was illuminating. Got time to chat, Yuri? What now? You seem to be ambitious. Is that a statement or question? Why are you like this? Like what? Don't be arrogant, Yuri. You know what. I just want people to use language correctly when addressing addressing their betters. I am now secretary to the leader of the syndicate. Temporary leader. Maybe. It certainly makes me have a higher station than an exiled freak.
Got it.
Titles don't make you a better person.
Insufferable.
The lower class often use that argument. If that were the case, why am I in a position of power and respect and you're not?
I don't like this.
Respect is something you earn. Power isn't always a positive quality.
Worthless.
Platitudes of the jealous.
Got it.
Maybe life isn't about status and acquiring power. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Our relationship increased from that. And you know what? That actually was a slightly more positive conversation, I think, than our last one, so that's a good indicator of the kind of person that Yuri is. Alright, I'll head over here. So these are the citizen apartments. I think I explored over there. Yeah. What's over here? She's all the way over there. Drink. Lost mountain water obtained. Beautifully clear water once obtained from a well on an ancient mountain. The mountain was lost millennia ago. The water has never tasted the same since. Yeah, I don't know what the drinks are for. I just keep buying them, assuming they mean something. They must fit into this somehow.
Blood crystals obtained.
And I've got the blood crystals. I've got 18, so that feels like, I don't know, I feel like I'm relatively rich right now. I haven't had a plethora of things that I've needed to spend blood crystals on. What did I do? I turned something on. I don't know what it was that I turned on. Maybe it was that tower up there? Who knows? Descriptive River Power Station schedule obtained. The work schedule for the River Power Station. The station helps distribute energy from the reality folding drive. So I guess I probably powered up the reality folding drive, whatever that is. I may be able to find out soon enough, hopefully. Oh. Oh. Shit. Can I double jump my way out of here? Huh. Guess not. So many sounds. Alright. I want to... Okay, I'll do this first. Is it just a new song, I assume? Last Dance XX. You spun me around. I wanted it to last forever. We were roller skating. I wanted to never take them off. The setting sun sparkled on the ocean. Alright, I turned something else on. I guess maybe it was just that. Might want to check that out again. What is all of this shit? I want to explore the perimeter. So I just want to go over here.
Blood crystals obtained.
Oh. These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed.
Sure.
I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I'll run it through Starlight.
Analyzing.
Residue sample 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutadiene acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found.
What the hell?
Starlight says this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be demonic in nature.
Sure.
Someone may have melted through these bars. Okay. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. Is a man flattened against here? What do you want, freak?
The investigator is here.
What's your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls.
That's strange.
Why? These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
Sure.
Good. Just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now.
Nightmare computer.
Alright, let's figure another one of these out. Seem to be a lot of repeating. I feel like I still don't fully understand what the point of this is. Like, I feel like I'm expecting it to turn into something more than it currently is, but that just hasn't happened yet. It's a little boring. And it's also like, what the fuck? Like, why does this keep happening? Or I just, like, am not seeing it. Oh, that was it? It doesn't seem like it. That... What? Fucking whatever. Okay.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yeah, that's a weird thing. I don't get it. Alright. Walking across the bridge. Video games are really good right now. There are... I just started playing Spiritfarer a couple days ago, and that game also rules, I think. I think I'm really liking that game. I haven't played enough of it, but I just really like the vibe of it. It's just really nice and cute and charming. Wow, this looks like California right now, or Oregon actually. I think California's orange and Oregon is red right now.
Getting saved.
This is why we need a Green New Deal. Right, what the fuck is going on over here? Yeah, also, Star Renegades came out yesterday, and apparently that's on Game Pass. I did not realize that was going to be on Game Pass, and I'm excited about that. Kind of considering maybe trying to stream that once I'm done with this, but this feels like a game that might take me a while. Alright, we are talking to Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Oh, she said it. How do you... I kind of missed what she said. Nenorochito? Is that how she pronounced it?
What the hell?
Pardon? I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Good to see you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Born in Mihai Day, Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Knight. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai Day, Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Knight as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Grand Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murder.
I have a bad feeling about
Suspected
this.
murderer. We haven't been to trial yet. Everyone gets a fair shake.
Taci, dracului din gură!
Which means... Shut the hell up. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since.
How?
So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops in tainted liquid from touching the island.
Dat la bagiu.
The Labajui took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 23:52.
Don't test me.
You appear uninjured.
Ești prost?
This is Masahiro Heavy Industries Bleeding Edge Shikagawa Power Armor.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The armor wasn't enough to stop a citizen.
Ești prost?
When you faced a demon in battle, you get to comment, freak.
Ah,
How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped, in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran.
where?
Where did you find him?
Free.
Outside the council building at 03. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal.
Ești pe bune?
Wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island, Love dies.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute him.
Rahat!
Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night.
Dat la bagiu.
And a report on the Labaju's history. Okay, so Akiko's report states Henry broke free at 23:52. Well, okay, we already knew that stuff. Akiko has prepared a report about Henry. It concludes that his motive to kill the council is born from his prior crime and demonic possession. It also details his movement on the night he broke out of incarceration. Okay, again, you know that. Oh shit, I forgot to read that part. So yeah, Doom Jazz examined Henry. That's what we need to know. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doom Jazz if you want to know more.
Vai nenorocito.
Nenorochito!
Ah,
Now I know how to pronounce that. This is Dr. Doom Jazz's medical report for Henry. Doom Jazz examined him last night after his arrest. Syndicate Health Assessment Document, Citizen version. Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear sign of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication.
that's weird.
Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show this blood matches several victims of the council murder.
Sure.
So... Huh. Further samples confirm that blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decades since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within
The
him.
investigator is here.
During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out.
Got it.
This is where Henry started from, according to Akiko. She claims he broke free at 2352 and was found at 03. Starlight can crunch the numbers. The distance and times don't match up.
That's weird.
He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and got back to the penthouse entrance to be found in time, Akiko claims. In the time, Akiko claims. Alright, well that's good to know.
Henry Division.
Who the fuck are you?
Henry Division.
The prime suspect. A citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics.
Who the fuck are you?
Got it.
An investigator with very little patience.
What fucking ever?
Go fuck yourself.
Paradise feels wrong.
We doing this the hard way? Like I have a choice.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago.
That's weird.
No one knows who your father is.
What a fucking surprise!
That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom. No DNA check, no nothing.
I don't like this.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Paradise feels wrong.
Fighting, robbery, arson, torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother.
Don't test me.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
Crime
An
cannot
act
hide.
forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology. Said I was a gifted astral communicator or some shit.
Got it.
You don't know who it was?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into in SpongeBob
I don't
meme.
like this.
I'm going to need a drink after this.
The facts and the truth are not the same. Sure.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist.
Whatever you fucking say.
Got it.
No memory of that either?
I spent my entire life adrift.
Fragments. You ever tried to catch a fish with your bare hands? The trick is to put your hand in the water and let the fish get used to it. Eventually the fish will swim into your hand and you can grab it. Grab too early and it gets away. Take your hand out because the water is too cold and you start all over again. That's what it's like for me in my memories. It might have happened. It probably happened. It definitely happened. It never happened. All of those are the same to me.
Whatever you fucking say.
Are we going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
The investigator is here.
Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
Not a fucking thing.
I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You got any fucking questions or what? What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator?
I'm
You
shocked.
syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world on your shithole island and treat us like cattle.
I spend my entire life adrift.
We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks. Yeah, that's
The
a pretty
investigator
fair
is here.
reason. What about the demon inside of
The
you?
demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time, shadows on the periphery of my vision.
I don't like this.
Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White hot scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Did you kill the council and martial guards? I don't remember. I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? New night.
Nanny, the hell?
New New night? The warrior goddess? My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert, just an expanse. Except I can see new night.
Sure.
Did someone say new night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals?
Whatever you fucking say.
I don't fucking know, investigator. Why don't you go and find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Did you see Yuri last night?
Not a fucking thing.
Who the fuck is that? Tell me about how you ended up like this.
I'm shocked.
What's to tell?
Stunned.
A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it.
Oh.
That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We all need a hobby. And now I'm here. Tell me how you escaped.
What a fucking surprise.
You fucking tell me, investigator.
My mind.
I can't remember.
Desert covered in fog.
Can you remember anything before you escaped?
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
Agitation, screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years. Screams? There was a burst to them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Any idea what caused this?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's your fucking job to find out. Did you kill the martial guards outside the council building? Yes. No.
My mind.
If you say
is like
so.
a desert covered in
No
fog.
memory? Are you beginning to get the hint? Henry, did you go through the second Holy Seal? The what?
Sure.
Did you go to a plateau on barely known planet in space to get to the council last night?
What a fucking surprise!
Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean? No memory? You're beginning to get it. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Who the fuck is that? Did you see the architect last night? Who? Did you see the doctor last night? How should I know? Alright, he is not very helpful. Let's hang out. Let's talk,
The
Henry.
investigator is here.
I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Oh, you know, the usual. Enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing.
Are you fucking kidding me?
How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. This whole thing is messed up.
What?
What?
Got it.
24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can.
Whatever you fucking say.
Nothing. Okay.
Grand Marshal Agaku 14.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, there's a lot to talk to her about that I have not done yet.
Paradise feels wrong.
Do you really believe Henry did this? Every bit of security breached by a citizen?
That labajiu.
He isn't a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon.
I'll kill you.
Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there and we found him outside of the council building.
That's strange.
You don't have any doubts?
Nenorochito.
Are you stupid, Nenorochito? Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime?
Peshpebune.
Investigator Estipwene.
That labajiu.
The Labaju in the cell did it. Don't waste my time.
Got it.
You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate?
Free.
What do you think?
Got it.
Is that a...
Goodbye, Nenorochito.
Have you got a motive, Akiko?
Taci, dracului din gură.
I don't have a motive, Nenorochito. I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honor and live to serve. Dispari din fata mea.
I'm glad to be back.
I'll assume that's a no, then. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi.
Ce?
Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? Este Ogluma?
I need to investigate this.
It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found.
Nenorochito.
I called witness when it happened.
Why?
Dunate. He oversees the end of an island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members. What about the council?
Soldiers of honor.
My best marshals were guarding them. They reported in all clear. But then they were killed.
Do you want to die?
Is this a joke to you, Nenorochito? Do you want to die by my hand?
The investigator is here.
What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize the search for Henry.
That labajiu.
I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. The Labaju could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal marshals stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council building.
What time?
What time was this? 03. That's precise.
Nenorochito.
Being precise is my job.
Sure.
Can anyone corroborate this?
Nenorochito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for Nenorochito?
The truth remains obscured.
An investigator can't go off your word. Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the rest.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime cannot hide.
Can you see your phone? Can I see your phone records? My records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence? Classified, no.
Got it.
Classified, Nenorochito, I get it. Do you know where KHX is? No, he's been missing for several
The
days.
investigator is here.
Have you searched for him? What do you think? My marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of an island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No. If he wants to disappear, then let him.
Sure.
Even though a mass murder happened last night, he didn't do it. Henry did it.
I'm glad to be back.
Of course. Does the doc have a motive for killing the council?
Ich prost.
I don't have anything to say about the doctor. Did you see the doctor last night? I told you he came to examine Henry after we found the La Bijou.
Sure.
That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about a backdoor in Doom Jazz's clinic?
Ich pe bune.
That Pula, he brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew out.
That's a lie, nenorocito.
He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did.
That's weird.
How did he bring down the power? The reality folding drive kicks out an unfathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. A fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests he was doing that needed extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the syndicate moves too slowly for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back up, a number of systems blew out. It caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed?
Ich prost.
He's a lot of visitors and likes secrecy. That Pula wasn't in any rush. He smooth-talked his way out of it. There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing New Night under his escape.
I'll kill
During
you.
his escape. The babbling of a La Bijou possessed by a demon. There's only one statue of New Night on the island, correct? Why does it matter?
When love dies,
Where is it?
Nenorocito.
Why do you care?
don't test me.
Just answer the question. The statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers.
Ooh, the investigator
So
is
how could
here.
Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's spouting gibberish to confuse you, Nenorosito.
Paradise feels wrong.
I'm just going to ask Akiko. Did you take him through the barracks last night? Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense. Goodbye, Nenorochito. If Henry went through the HQ to get to the council building, why didn't he show up on the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering the HQ.
Pula.
What is this, Rahat?
Don't test me.
Don't make me repeat myself again.
Do you want to die?
Don't get cocky, Nenorosicho. How do I know you're not making this up? Statement is accurate. Henry Division does not appear in the logs for the Syndicate HQ. So, he found another way in then. I don't know. Which other way?
Nenorocito.
You're the investigation freak. You take your little pocket calculator, get out of my face, and work it out. When you found Henry, did you see a bloody bottle lying around?
Nenorocito.
What bottle? There wasn't any bottle. Why are you wasting time?
The facts and the truth are not the same.
You saw nothing to suggest the blood in Henry's stomach had been administered artificially?
Ce dracu.
Of course not. Stop dragging this out with stupid theories. Did you see Yuri last night?
I'll put your head on a spike.
You're making me mad, Nenorchito. Who cares about his alibi? The murderer is in this cage. How did Henry manage to escape? I thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating.
I have a bad feeling
Okay,
about
I get it.
this.
How did the bars of the bridge get broken? Henry broke through them. What if he didn't? Rahat.
Got it.
Starlight's analysis of the residue on the bars says it was explosives. Starlight is wrong. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? The La Bijou played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger. The report says they were the correct dosage.
Do you want to die?
What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon could slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors needed would be lower. The demon maintains this act, and then, when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move. Is that likely? As likely as anything, Nenorochito. Not that it matters. It isn't what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? It was just one Pula prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Sounds like arrogance.
Nenorachito, you're out of your mind.
You sound like you have a death wish, Nenorchito.
When love dies, all that remains are the facts.
You broke procedure. Why?
Hot.
I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged in their final prayers. I wanted them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Soldiers aren't supposed to know happiness when duty has to be done. What can you tell me about the guards at the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals? It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell, Nenorchito. A demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them. Unknown? Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It is impossible to know how each acts or fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to lead them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword? There had better be a stunning reason why you're asking, Nenorchito. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals. Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Akiko.
Nenorachito!
This sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. Oh shit! A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko. Do you think the knife used to kill the First Holy Seal marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
Oh.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade? Yes, Lisa Christos. It hadn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records. What Rahat is this now?
I don't like this.
I don't think those dead bodies are marshals.
Nenorachito, you're out of your mind.
That is total Rahat, investigator.
I have a bad feeling about
Starlight
this.
ran the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the Central Syndicate. It's wrong. Why wasn't the maintenance gate checked before the council entered the building? It was, several days ago. It's since been tampered with and your marshals didn't catch it. It's a security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Did you see the architect last night?
Rahat.
You should ask her, Nenorosito. I'm not her babysitter. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Rahat.
What do you want, Nenorchito? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape onto the
Got
island.
it.
So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is, Nenorchito. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god. Don't forget that. Enerzy. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? I know the Labaju in the cell got through it and killed the council.
Rahat.
I also know you're wasting time and not executing him. Got a minute, Akiko?
Rahat.
You're going to die. Humor me. Having fun playing detective? Investigator.
Nenorachito.
Whatever, Nenorchito. Hurry up and get this investigation done. I'm waiting for you to tell me what I already know.
Don't test me.
I'm not letting you get your gun off until I know for sure.
Pull up.
Are you stupid? Get your pasarica in gear and go tell Judge that Henry's guilty. You're wasting time. Time is different here. We have endless amounts of it.
I was born to investigate.
An investigator needs to soak in the facts, breathe in the evidence, savor the test of...
Taci, dracului din gură!
I don't care.
This has been delightful.
Thanks, Akiko. This has been delightful. Alright, so we're done with her. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. Might have a couple more things to talk to Henry about now. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Whatever you fucking say.
Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing, but that's what was supposed to happen, right? Well, not
Grand Marshal
super
Baku
illuminating.
14.
Okay, let's head back. Alright, so at this point, I feel like I've talked to quite a few people. I do think that there's a few more that I still need to talk to. And obviously, you know, that this is sort of just all, it feels like all sort of just like preliminary conversations. I'm sure that once I finally do talk to everyone, I'm going to have to go back around and talk to everyone several times over again to, you know, sort of cross-examine everyone with the evidence that I've been given. But I feel like I'm making some sort of progress. Dazzling obelisk charm obtained. A charm modeled after obelisk found on a citadel planet in another solar system. I really wonder what any of that shit actually does. Is there anything to see down here? Let's see, Shinji. Grubby skimming runes obtained. An old superstition says that skimming rune stones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your actions. Man, this island is a little bit bigger than I thought. I have a feeling there's not much to see over here. Oh, it's too annoying. I'm going back. So I'm assuming these are the apartments over here. This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is in the canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art, abstract, formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. I don't even know what he's talking about, but alright. Another dusk apartments, small rooms, and some have an ocean view. A terrifying, harrowing view of the liquid abyss. A mahjong club meets in one building every week.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
More blood crystals. Yep, I will get a drink. A 2. Evening haze obtained. A grape-flavored carbonated alcoholic drink. It's delicious, too delicious, dangerously delicious, delicious.
Those crystals obtained.
There's a lot to explore over here. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. I definitely hear an item nearby. Maybe it's up there. Oh, yeah, I see it. I like Carmelina's dog. It's about the only thing I do like on this shithole island.
Don't test me.
You're breaking my heart. Don't get the wrong impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list. You've made my day, Shinji. Don't patronize me, love dies.
Those crystals obtained.
Alright. Hear another item somewhere. Guess I'll just climb this shit. I don't think I could get into any of these apartments. Enchanting blood charm obtained. Everyone prays for good blood, strong blood, red blood. This charm is said to strengthen your blood. Alright. The Way of Blood Bar. Everywhere you go, there's the hum. The whole island hums with something. Is it dread? No, maybe. I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own. They become tangible. Secrets cause dread. Maybe. Yeah. Still no clue what any of that shit is about.
Relic obtained.
No reality whiskey obtained. Made with corn, rye, and barley, smooth with a taste of brown sugar. Best enjoyed on a rooftop. Do I even have any sort of, like, inventory or anything?
Those crystals obtained.
Like, I feel like there's nowhere to actually... I don't know what the skins is. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Oh, is this skins for... Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, she was refusing to give me her phone records. That feels significant. Akiko was at the desolation cell preparing to execute Henry. Henry escaped and Akiko called witness before heading to the barracks to organize the search. She seems sketchy. The demon possessing Henry seized his rage. Henry said he'd do anything to placate it. Henry is honest. He hates the syndicate. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't remember much about last night, but does remember seeing New Night. The official version of events doesn't give him an opportunity to see New Night. Henry has no memory and no alibi. Alright. Okay. Akiko confirms that the back door to Doom Jazz's lab is a security concern. Okay. I think I know all of this for the most part. So Yuri might have supplied Henry with the demonic books. So it seems like Akiko is pretty high on my suspect list. Her sword being worn. Yep, damaged sword. That seems pretty significant. Okay. I'm just gonna jump down. What is that sound?
Blood crystal obtained.
How do I get up there? Okay, new soundtrack. Ego 24/7. I put my TV on my balcony. We all did. Everyone danced on their balcony. It went on all night. It never happened again. Cool. Music in this game is just really good. Perfect dominoes obtained. Good for killing time. Alright. I hear another item nearby. Where could that be? Oh, right, I remember seeing that. I just figured that I would get to that when I came over to the other side. Righteous Montserrat t-shirt obtained. Praise, purity, perfection. Nice fashion. It's a quote from Montserrat. Alright. Ill-fated ring pulls obtained. You can trade in collected ring pulls from drinks to get Crimson Acid merchandise. Looks like someone didn't have enough before the island ended. I guess this is just like world building. Like, I don't know if any of it is actually relevant. Do not know.
What the hell?
How did Paradise last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days? How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? That looks like an item. Alright, it's just a blood crystal.
Obtained.
It's cool that I got it though. cheerful children's book obtained and an inspirational book about a girl that dreamed of cartoon cakes. Fancy playing cards obtained, good for whiling away anytime on a rooftop with a friend. I just don't know what any of this shit is for.
Plus crystal obtained.
Okay, I think I've actually pretty much explored this area. That looks a little dangerous. I wonder if there's anything to do with that. Doesn't seem like it, but feels like noteworthy? I don't really know. I have no idea at this point. 4.
Relic obtained.
Kill the thirst obtained, a crisp, light beer. The thirst must be killed so we can move on. Turn something on. Oh, I'm getting a call. Who's Crimson Acid? Hello? I was hoping you would have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? I wanted to, but I have no idea where you are on the island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you for a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that will shine a light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all the Nightmare computers. I've got one to sell you. Okay, that would be helpful. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up in the AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Oh, right. How did I miss that? Glinting golden crown obtained, a sacred reward for pyramid envisioning. A citizen was very faithful. So do you think I should go visit that place before I go explore anywhere else? I feel like that sounds kind of cool. Damn, this island really is kind of big. Do I really go all the way up? I don't know. Some of that might not actually be real locations. Don't know. I feel like I'm realizing this is a bigger game than I thought it was. Alright, so maybe I get there from down here? Cannot really say for sure. Oh, well there is... Maybe I need to go to the sort of like canal thing. Yeah, that seems like probably where I'm supposed to go. Sewer maintenance access.
Getting saved.
Oh, she's right here.
Crimson acid.
Good work.
Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long.
Crimson acid.
Born in the hospital of our martyred goat, England, in AD 1002, under the sign of Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for Endless Moon in France. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate.
Good.
Hello, Starlight.
Pretty coy.
We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. It's bad enough to bring the exile back.
Sorry.
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but
I have my ways.
ahead, things change. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
The new look suits you. It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble. What's the A to B to C with the sewer pad? Quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
Doesn't add up.
Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. What happened to the glamour of the battlefield? Been a long time since anyone called me that. The old life is over. You miss it? Everyone misses their old life. Nostalgia is a curse, lady. I don't miss exile. Give it time. You're stepping into the Viper's Nest.
Nice doing business
So,
with
you want to buy a secret? You think Henry did it? Do you? I'm asking you. I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be a hand wave and he's possessed by a demon. Convenient answers are dangerous. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night?
Business is booming.
Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it.
The investigator is here.
Who's got motive then?
Secrets are dangerous.
These all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couple, and Witness.
Business is business.
Take your pick, but come with your wallet. They're going to make a tidy profit.
Thank you.
You got a point? Any reason why you would kill the council? I'm going to be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me.
That's strange.
I hate what the Syndicate have done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Montserrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on us all.
I have my ways.
One of the first things to go on the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have something peddling secrets, can they? Is that enough to drive you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shit the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you.
Sure.
Yuri's got some things to say about you. I bet he does. He isn't my biggest fan. He says you want to be a soldier again. Says you want to be in the Marshals. How'd you two start talking about that?
Got it.
Asking around about motives.
Secret.
And he thinks that's enough to be my motive? That I'd kill the council just to try and get to be a marshal? Are you denying it?
Weird.
No, it's true. Lady, do you really think that's motive for mass murder? By creating a state of terror, you can make a strong case for it.
Don't be coy.
Lady, you're letting the snakes get to you. That little plan you've cooked up is a hell of a stretch. There's absolutely no guarantee it would work. If I did do it, don't you think that the marshals would circle the wagons? If everyone is a suspect, you can't have a potential murderer joining the marshals.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
What if you were working with Akiko? Then why would she tell you?
Who knows?
I'll let you off since Exile has obviously dulled your reasoning. You come at with garbage like this again, and our arrangement may come to an end. Where were you last night? I was here at my hideout waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always one of the last to leave the islands. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Any evidence of that? None. That paints you in a bad light. I can only tell you the truth. If I knew a mass murder was going down, I'd have got a way to corroborate my alibi. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did it managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that?
Who knows?
I'm running a business here. If I had something, I'd sell it to you. Got any secrets to sell about KHX?
What?
Why are you asking?
Sure.
He's missing. He designed the second Holy Seal, and that was key to getting to the Council. I haven't heard anything about it. I know he's missing, but nothing has come up. Why would Akiko kill the Council? Secrets aren't free. 2 of my 25 blood crystals? That sounds like a good deal.
Good work.
Good crystals, minimal imperfections. Akiko is a soldier through and through. She's also their leader. They're the only family she's ever wanted. The Marshals aren't syndicate, though. They're citizens, a security measure by Montserrat. They don't have our immortality, and they don't get moved between islands.
The investigator is here.
That makes them expendable, too. Precisely. Akiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. She wants them in the Syndicate, get them gene therapied up, and create a battalion of immortal soldiers, end her heartache. She has motioned the Syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted, but refused every time. She's hurting, and she's angry.
That's weird.
What does she get from murdering the Council? She wouldn't be promoted to a position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new Council. The Untouchables became touched by the hand of death. She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoat it on a citizen, and panic the next Council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the Syndicate.
Sure.
Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops. Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup. If Akiko did this, she proves that the threat isn't from the Marshals.
The investigator is here.
Got any proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the Moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her troops. That's why she hurts so much. She has had a string of relationships throughout the islands.
What the hell?
Is there someone special on this island?
Don't be coy.
Captain Voth. He's the highest ranking marshal under Akiko. The highest ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island.
That's weird.
So he was murdered last night?
Honey.
Looks that way. So if her lovers are dying when the island ends, her motive is to kill the council to push her agenda through, get her marshals into the syndicate, and make them immortal?
The investigator is here.
That's a pretty big bet to make.
Business is business.
I agree. Something doesn't add up.
Got it.
I'm not convinced Voth died last night.
Hey,
Don't tease, lady. That sounds like a secret. Don't secrets have costs?
secrets breed mysteries.
I'll refund you for our earlier transaction. It's a deal. Taking my first steps into the secret trading industry. Pleasure doing business.
Ah,
The dead marshals outside the council building aren't marshals. The blood doesn't match.
Who knows?
So where are the real marshals? Working on it.
I have my ways.
If you want to enter the Viper's Nest, you can try the barracks. If I was a marshal looking to lay low, I'd be in there. They don't let anyone in.
sure.
I'll see what I can find.
Those crystals obtained.
Why would Carmelina want to kill the council?
Thank you.
You know this costs, right? One of my 25?
Thank you.
Yeah. A pleasure doing business. Carmelina isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family were barred from ever being on the council.
Thank you.
You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from grace.
Ooh, the investigator.
He was
here.
deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo. Cosmic deceit deceived him with promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crying grudge in a ritual. That would give Cosmic deceit enough power to resurrect.
Secrets breed mysteries.
Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deceptions and sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it. His punishment was execution and the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity.
That's strange.
The ruling still stands. Carmelina is on the throne right now. Judge thinks they made the right call. It's a temporary situation.
Don't be coy.
She's the highest rank outside of the council, and we're about to move to a new perfect island that Carmelina designed. This transition to our eternal home needs to go right, and she's best placed to get us through it. Has Carmelina protested the ruling in the past? She submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. Can I see these motions? Of course, I pulled them from the Moon database. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. Hit me. About 25 years ago, Carmelina went into isolation for a year. No one saw her.
What the hell?
Any idea why? She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor.
Sure.
Why do you think this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe it means something. I'll see what I find. Why would Doom Jazz kill the council?
Nice doing business with you.
Got the cash to pay for a secret? This is a big one. The Syndicate's origins aren't what they seem. He knows the original secret. Before the first island, during the Great Betrayal, Montserrat made a mistake that got Doom Jazz's father killed. This was before you joined with the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I'd always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans the gods feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled to the first island, Montserrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon.
Thank you.
He was wrong. There was nothing there. Doom Jazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Montserrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half of the Syndicate before we got away.
We're in a dark time.
The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it. Eyes Kawami liked to talk when he's had a drink, and Doom Jazz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip.
That's weird.
Was? Eyes Kawami had some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago.
I don't like this.
It's rare for Syndicate members to take their own life. Unheard of for council members. A secret for another time. What do you know about Lydia and Sam?
Business is booming.
I know that it will cost you. Alright.
Good.
I know about their last
That's
job.
strange.
What last
I have
job?
my way.
Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world of assassination for good, right? It isn't that easy. Once you're in that world, you are bound to it until you fulfill all of your duties. An assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had her do one last job.
Business is business.
She had to destabilize a government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for a regime change. Why didn't she tell me this? We've been friends for millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her do the job. They were in it together. It's not as romantic as the story they told everyone, is it? Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that. Is this what the council murder is? A regime change?
Good work.
Who can say? Was it revenge, a crime of passion, a regime change? You've got some investigating to do. Do you know why Witness would want to kill the council?
Business is business.
Let's see your crystal.
Thank you.
I know Witness was growing to despise
Don't
Montserrat.
be coy.
Montserrat was tightening his grip on us all. Montserrat was giving into paranoia, worried about his precious perfect island.
Doesn't add up.
History was repeating. The island was shrouded in fear. We'd all grown complacent and happy in our freedoms. Montserrat had always been building towards a perfect island and a perfect syndicate. As you know, the syndicate was formed with the goal of resurrecting our gods. 24 islands in and we weren't doing a good job. Almost all of the pyramids out of the ocean sit empty. Montserrat didn't care though. He'd decided that was step 2. Step 1 was the syndicate. Our efforts have always been divided between resurrecting the gods and improving the islands. If Montserrat could make the syndicate perfect, we could give our full attention to the gods. Why wouldn't Witness want to go along with that? You've been gone a while. Montserrat changed. So did Witness. Witness didn't trust Montserrat at all.
Got it.
Has Witness been deceived by a god? Not that I'm aware of. I've never had that suspicion. I think this is just some self-radicalization.
Thank you.
He slipped further and further into worship and fear of the astral masters. You don't need to be deceived into being a servant when you've got a healthy dose of the end of times fear in you. So Witness murders the council to put the fear of the gods into them and refocus the syndicate on our holy mission. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but if you want to pin a motive on Witness, it's what I'd go with. Witness believes we're heading for the end times. How can we have end times if our gods are dead or dormant? Only a handful of gods came to Earth. The rest of them are out there. Then the gods are self-serving morons. They've never looked out for their own kind.
Secrets breed mysteries.
Take it up with Witness. I have no time for religious debates. Did you see Yuri last night? Yuri handles Lydia on the night of an island. You should speak to her. Can you tell me anything about the marshals stationed at the first seal? Already told you, one of the guards was Akiko's lover. Akiko must be pretty upset. You haven't heard anything strange about the marshals on the night?
I have my way.
Things take a little while to flow downstream. Need to wait for loose lips. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Did.
I didn't see Akiko last night. You should speak to her. Did you see the architect last night?
Don't be coy.
I heard she was hanging out with Witness last night. You should ask her. Seems odd. Did you see the doctor last night?
Good work.
I know something about his clinic, but won't charge you. Find the back door. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? I got nothing more than what Akiko says. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry's possession worries me. Nothing has surfaced about it. It's either as they say or someone is keeping it a secret. How did he get the knowledge to communicate with the gods? The library in the HQ is full of forbidden grimoires. What do you know about the escape last night? Secrets about that haven't worked their way to me about Henry's escape. If you think there's more to it, then there might be physical evidence near the scene. If what the report says is true, the only way to the council building is through the Syndicate HQ. If he went through there, he'd have been logged. Check the Nightmare computer logs. What do you know about the Second Holy Seal? One of the secrets I've never been able to get my hands on. Got time for a chat, Crimson? You find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. Are you one of them? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that mean? All shops need stock. My trade is secrets. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can get deliveries from.
Why?
Why you? Boredom, mostly. I never should have let Montserrat convince me to be an idol. There's nothing wrong with being an idol. There isn't, but it is not the life for me. I was caught up in wanting to help the Syndicate. I gave up a life I loved. We're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It is easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something everyone does but them. I'm just keeping a record, which you sell. You're the one buying. How can I help, lady? You've come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? I've got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more evidence. I can do it for 10 blood crystals. Best offer. Oof. That's a bit steep, but I mean, I've got them, so I'll take it. Visions of Cosmos obtained. Nice doing business with you, lady. You'll need to install this manually, lady. Take a look in your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. That's the only one I have. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that Dead Nebula knows where one is.
Sure.
I'll keep that in mind. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have.
Got it.
How can I help, lady? Selling any skins for Starlight?
doing business
Sure
with
am. One skin for 1 crystal. I mean, sure.
glad to
Why
do that.
not? Enjoy. Does she have more?
Business is business.
I feel like I shouldn't do that. I feel like there are probably better things. Visions of Cosmos attained. A knowledge tablet for Starlight. Please manually install from Starlight's inventory. These symbols were carved on an altar on a frigid asteroid following in the wake of destroyed Eden. Allows Starlight to process Cosmos glyphs.
Starlight skins obtained.
Okay. May your journey be endless, and may you reach the moon. Oh, right, inventory. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. This is where all this stuff is. I totally forgot that there is this section of the menu.
Install complete.
Cool. Alright, so I've got a lot of dirt on a lot of people now. I feel like that was a pretty fruitful thing just then. Akiko just keeps seeming more and more sus the more time goes on. Wait. What the fuck? I could have just gone there through here? Wow. How did I not realize that? Maybe that wasn't open at the time.
Getting saved.
Okay. Where else do I want to go today? So there's Lydia and Sam. Probably should talk to them pretty soon.
Music obtained.
Sunset song. Watch the sunset with me. Listen to the ocean. Just one last time. The sunset heals all. So I think these songs automatically... Yeah. Yeah, it's just an automatic playlist, I guess.
Sorry.
This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart.
Sure.
Where did you hear that? Screw you, I thought of that all by myself. You people, every time someone tries something new or tries to better themselves, you tell them to get screwed. Peace. Nice little pool here. Gaudy blood pendant obtained, a gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful with something to show. Suspicious videotape obtained. Unmarked videotapes strike fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Will I be put on a list if the authorities know that I have it in my possession? What's on the tape? That is suspicious.
Blood crystal obtained.
Good, I need more blood crystals. I used a bunch just now. Oh yeah, what was that other skin that I got? Oh, that's what it was. That's cool. Oh, there's where that sound is coming from. Incoherent abandoned diary obtained. Fleeting fragments of a citizen's memories of their previous life. Must be hard adjusting to the island. Where's the sound coming from? Oh, here it is.
Relic obtained.
Recondite ornate book obtained. An ornate collection of tales of the silent goat, given as coming of age present. Just so many things that I just do not know what they are. Here's Shinji up there. Knowledgeable listening device obtained. Used to intercept communications between citizens. So much inanity. Some horniness. Thousands of secrets.
Blood crystal obtained.
The rain here is a blessing, Loved Eyes. The island is too hot. Heat makes people crazy. Why can't you fix that? The Syndicate runs this island. It's a miracle there isn't a slaughter every day. It's the reality folding drive. It kicks out a nuke's worth of power every second. Fix it. Take it up with Masahiro Heavy Industries. I don't deal with customer services. Just make it happen. I'll catch you later. Green crest. A green crest. It looks like it will fit into something. Could that possibly have to do with whatever is going on in space? I don't really know. I have a blue crest and a green crest now, and then there's like a bunch of the red ones that fit into that one place. Tawdry poster obtained. The hero of the 19th corruption, Crimson Acid. She slit the throat of a demonic general.
Love crystal obtained.
Can I get up there? Should I get up there? Oh no! I cannot. Or maybe I could, but I didn't do a very good job at it. Man, there's a lot more shit to see. I'm getting a little bit lost. I don't even really know where I've been. I think, was that where I explored? Shit, man, there are a lot of buildings. What the fuck? In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend.
Love crystal obtained.
Like, I feel like I've been going through this area, like, pretty methodically, but then I turn around, I'm like, wait, where the fuck am I? Dog. Island sequence 6 memento obtained. 6 island sequence. We unite in hope. A great light falls upon the island. Is it a message from an astral god? Inaccurate alarm clock. Time is meaningless on the islands, but citizens cling to these old signifiers from their old lives for comfort.
Love crystal obtained.
There's a blood crystal up there. Oh, right. Okay.
Relic obtained.
24th island sequence. How will 24 be remembered? Will this island be perfect? Is this our eternal home? I don't think so.
Love crystal obtained.
Whoa. That was quite a leap. I didn't realize that I could jump like that. Wow. This is a speedrun strat. Alright. Did I go up there? No, I don't think I did. At least, I don't think.
Love crystal obtained.
Lots of little buildings to explore. Oh, I have been here though. I was already on this rooftop. See, now that I know that I can do that shit, like, I feel like that's a jump that I can make, actually. Yeah! I did it. I'm in the Marshal
Blood
Barracks.
crystal obtained.
Alright, I'm getting all sorts of blood crystals. So, I just want to see where I am on the map now. Oh shit, okay. Damn, this is like the middle of the island? Huh. Alright. I have no idea what I should be doing up here. I don't know if there's anything to do up here. Well, there's this. Missing pyramids. So I can't get in there yet. Apparently there are other ways to upgrade Starlight.
Blood crystal obtained.
So I gotta figure out what that is. Okay, so now I'm back at the courthouse. So I know where that is. I'm not completely lost.
Blood crystal obtained.
I might refrain from going back there yet. Just want to try to do this a little bit methodically so that I'm not just like seeing little bits and pieces of areas and not really getting a lay for the land. What the fuck? Deep factory. Wow. Oh, hello. I think the moon is the most beautiful thing on this
The
island.
investigator is here.
It's not on the island, it's just cool at Love Dies. You don't have to be like this. You know what I mean. Do you like the moon? It used to be nice. It used to be.
Got it.
The golden city on the dark side is deserted now. The god lost pain, fled to the moon, and took over the city. He's leeching power from the moon to regain his strength. Why are you such a downer? I wasn't asking you to tell me everything that's bad with it. I was just making small talk. The moon is beautiful and it's massive in the sky of this island. Why can't you just say, yes, Shinji, I agree, it is beautiful, and we have a nice conversation? Let me in! Yes.
Relic obtained.
Seventh island sequence. The citizens revolt against us. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 subjugates them. It is a bloody time, a time of shame and sorrow.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, I made it into a locked area. I don't even know what this is. Is there anything I could do with this? It seems kind of dark. So, okay. There's a blood crystal on Doom Jazz's yacht. There's a pyramid over here. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Oh, right. This is where I just, like, spurt out blood. I really don't like that.
Relic obtained.
Dire Rose carving obtained. A carving about the god Dire Rose. The fish that vomits skeletons. Laid siege to France for 3 centuries before the siege was broken in the Great Betrayal.
Ha!
Kinda... Maybe I should go down here first.
Blood crystal obtained.
Maybe wolves did it.
What the hell?
The council murder? Yeah, wolves are crazy. They tear all sorts of stuff up. A pack of wild wolves broke into the council building, bypassed all of the holy seals, and tore the council apart. I can hear the sarcasm in your voice. I don't like it. I'm trying to help. Expand your thinking. Don't limit yourself.
Sure.
Don't limit myself to actual reality and things that could plausibly happen in it. Wolves don't even exist on this island. Fine, throw it back in my face. Is there something in there? Guess not. Looks a little suspicious. Alright, what the fuck is over here?
Blood crystal obtained.
I'm good at finding blood crystals. I could say that for myself.
Key
Crane
item
system
obtained.
unlock card obtained. A card that unlocks the crane system on the harbor. It's got magnetic strip on the back. Okay. So I guess I should go find that crane system.
Ha!
I do love a game that just lets me wander. Oh wait, this is actually where I came from, but I'll go over here so that I could unlock this. Fast travel. Oh, I see. So you gotta unlock...
Game saved.
Oh man, that's kind of a lot. Well, okay. I guess
Travel unlocked.
I do have a lot of...
Starlight skins obtained.
The water looks shallow. It is an illusion caused by a predator born in antiquity. Do not go into the shallows. I guess they are giving me quite a few blood crystals, so I guess I could use them for that. I just didn't realize that you have to use a blood crystal for every single point that you want to unlock. Well, yeah, not necessary.
Blood crystal obtained. Blood crystal obtained.
I can hear him. I can hear that little fucker. Can't use it. The council normally maintain these machines well. I wonder what happened. He's on the roof. Oh. I can move the crane around. I wonder if I can get it to pick anything up. Okay. Huh. Well, I don't Yeah, I've got no clue what I'm supposed to be doing here. I assume that I can find some sort of hint somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that might just be something that I have to come back to.
Ha. Ha.
You've been switching out the skins on Starlight?
me.
What business is it of yours? Chill, I'm just looking out for fellow generation remixers. I can't just have the standard thing these days. Gotta make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows you personality or something. I don't know.
Recording obtained.
I can see it now, I think. These lines, like the air is forming around something weirdly. Like the air is a membrane that something is pushing against. Am I the only one that can see it? I'm scared but elated. Is this a cosmic truth?
Blood crystal obtained.
Alright, another place to spill some blood. Blood Dancer carving obtained. A carving about the god Blood Dancer. Gifted technology to many races. Astral engineer without equal. Thinks nothing of ethics and used much of her technology to perform genocides across entire planets. Shit.
Blood crystal obtained. Relic obtained.
8th island sequence removed from history. Okay. And I wonder if I'm gonna get some sort of hint about what I'm supposed to do with that crane. It's not very clear. It's got kind of like a, again, another Resident Evil kind of thing. Some kind of message in a bottle. Let's see.
The investigator is here.
These seem to be lyrics. The theme of the song appears to be doing anything you can to leave your home and get away. Breaking the cycle, finding something new, going on a shopping spree, never coming back. Signed by the Daybreaks. Lydia and Sammy sound like they're unhappy here. Maybe they were looking for a way out of the syndicate.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, so that was a good hint. Yeah, it seems like there are sometimes just like some pretty important clues hidden in very easy to miss parts of the island, which, you know, on the one hand I feel like I'm exploring pretty thoroughly, so I feel like maybe I'm finding a decent amount of those kinds of things, but on the other hand, there's certainly plenty of things that I'm missing, and I'm a little bit worried that that's going to, I'm going to see the consequences of that. Paradise Island 249th annual worship date with Crimson Acid competition. Find a winning ring pull on a can of Dead Nebula's new Acid's favorite premium beer and win a worship date with your favorite idol. All right.
Ha.
Here's something. Hey, there we go.
First crystal obtained. Nightmare computer.
Oh, is that Cosmos? So I think yeah, okay. So I guess I mean, I get it. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if it's like that interesting, but and then back to goat. I know that I've done this one before.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Right, that's what it was. Interesting. What makes a good killer? You mean someone that's good at killing or someone that doesn't get caught? The first one.
Ooh, the investigator
Coldness.
is here.
Passion leads to mistakes. If someone survives being killed, you've messed up.
Got it.
If you can kill like it's the most routine thing in the world, you make a good killer. What about not getting caught?
The investigator is here.
You either need to disappear or make it seem too ridiculous that you could have been involved. You think there's someone like that on the island? If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Good point.
First crystal obtained.
Despairing diary obtained. A diary from a worker in the power station. They're complaining about abnormal time distortions from being near the reality folding drive. Lost time, days that go on for months, and unexpected age regression all are common side effects. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Alright. Silent goat. Spray some blood. Cosmic Deceit carving obtained. A carving that details the god Cosmic Deceit. The many-armed iguana, buried under the shifting sands of the bizarre purple desert hidden in Egypt. A nasty and selfish god. He died after his plan to seduce Romeo Silence was foiled in the Syndicate.
Relic obtained.
12th Island sequence. Centuries of visions. Every clock remained at 0, and we all saw great stone citadels on a forgotten planet.
Nightmare computer.
Yeah, so now I do understand a little bit better, like, what these things are asking of me.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Let's see where this spits me out. So now I'm back at Citizen Housing. No, I'm okay. I know kind of where I am, though I don't think I've thoroughly explored this area. There's a little convenience store here. Second Heaven. Alright, so this seems like some more stuff to explore, so I think I'm just going to end it here. I will save. Gotta always remember to manually save for this game. And that's it. I'm done for today. So yeah, thanks for joining. I'll probably try and be back maybe Friday. We'll see. Definitely the weekend at some point. I might try another Sunday stream, maybe in the late afternoon. But maybe Friday before then. Yeah, just depends on how much time I have. Okay, bye bye.